This is UN News Today with me, Daniel Johnson. The headlines. With war in the Middle East well into a fourth week, Lebanon's struggling health system gets a boost as tons of life-saving medical supplies arrive. Meanwhile, in Sudan, a horrifying drone attack on a hospital claims scores of lives. And in Haiti, criminal gangs expand their reach as police are accused of summary executions. The death toll from a drone strike on a hospital in Sudan's Darfur has risen further amid a sharp increase in such attacks against civilians, UN agencies said on Tuesday. The assault on the teaching hospital in East Darfur's capital, Al Din, happened last Friday. According to the UN World Health Organization, WHO, the number of people killed has risen to 70, including 7 women and 13 children, following search efforts. It marks a new low in the brutal conflict between the Sudanese Armed Forces and the paramilitary Rapid Support Forces that began in April 2023. With more, here's the WHO Deputy Representative to Sudan, Dr. Hala Khoudary.
An attack on a hospital is not only an attack on a building. It's an attack on people seeking care, on health workers risking their lives to save others, and on the very possibility of survival at times of crisis.
It is not known who carried out the attack, but the UN Human Rights Office, OHCHR, noted that both parties to the conflict used drones extensively. OHCHR said that more than 500 civilians have been killed in drone strikes between the 1st of January and the 15th of March. WHO's Dr. Khoudary noted that attacks on healthcare continue and that health facilities, ambulances, health workers and patients are repeatedly targeted. To Lebanon, where essential medical supplies have touched down in Beirut, including nearly 5 tons of trauma and emergency health items from the UN Health Agency. The support is needed urgently amid ongoing Israeli bombing of Hezbollah targets and mass evacuation orders for communities south of the Litani River and in southern Beirut. WHO said that the supplies, provided by the European Commission's humanitarian aid platform, will help treat trauma cases and include medicines and equipment for life-saving services across hospitals, primary healthcare centres and mobile health units. Meanwhile, the UN Migration Agency IOM says that more than 130,000 people have crossed into Syria since early March, fleeing the war. The agency has also reported that more than 1 million people have been uprooted inside Lebanon. And as Israel steps up the destruction of bridges and homes in southern Lebanon, the UN Human Rights Office, OHCHR, said that such actions could constitute war crimes. Staying with OHCHR, which said on Tuesday that criminal gangs are expanding their reach and terrorising the people of Haiti, while police in the Caribbean island nation stand accused of using unnecessary lethal force and summary executions. Last year, violence in Haiti claimed more than 5,500 lives, the UN Human Rights Office said in a new report. It attributed the alarming levels of violence to at least 26 gangs, which operate in the Haitian capital Port-au-Prince and surrounding areas. With more, here's OHCHR spokesperson Marta Hurtado.
Gangs have terrorized the population by killing and kidnapping people, trafficking children, stealing at illegal checkpoints, extorting money from businesses, and destroying and ransacking public and private properties.
Ms. Hurtado highlighted how at least 1,571 women and girls endured sexual violence, mostly gang rape, over 9 months last year. Others, including children, were coerced into so-called sentimental relationships with gang members and subjected to prolonged sexual exploitation and abuse, Ms. Hurtado said. The OHCHR report also detailed how a private military company, reportedly hired by the Haitian government, used drone strikes and helicopter gunfire against gangs. Daniel Johnson, UN News.